Are we rolling? Hello, fellow Schicksters from the great state of Schick. I'm your governor, Max Ego, and I wanted to give an update on the new mandates, regulations, and everything else that I'll be putting into place effective immediately. First and foremost, we all need to wear a mask, such as this. Doesn't matter if you're at home, in your car, or you own 1,000 acres of property. It is imperative that you wear this mask at all times to help diminish the spread of this nasty virus that's going around. We all need to work together, and if those who do not wish to comply, I do have law enforcement throughout the state to help me enforce these rules I'm about to put forth here. Now, another statewide rule I'd like to impose on my fellow Schicksters is the social distancing rule. Currently, we are at 6 feet social distancing. I would like to expand that to 48.5 feet. That rule will also take effect immediately. Also, if you're in a household with more than one person, i.e. you have a spouse and children, we'd like you to maintain that social distancing at home. I would suggest, and we will enforce this, is that one person sleep in the garage, the other one have the house, and if you have children, pick up some tents, set them up outside, and give them the necessary provisions. We want to keep everyone safe. Another thing that we feel would make our state safer is prohibiting the purchase of alcohol. That will force people to stay home and drink tap water. There's no reason to subject yourself to possibly spreading this nasty virus by going to a bar or the local liquor store to stock up on beer and booze. We just don't think that needs to happen. If you'll take a moment to visit our state website, Schick Happens, we've also laid out some guidelines for the food that we would like you to limit yourself to eating. And I'm going to share that with you here. We would like you to only eat boiled beets, kipper snacks, and Skittles. Outside of that, any unnecessary purchases of food may be met with the strong hand of the law. I would also like to add that if you have pets at home, they need to wear a mask 24/7. And that includes livestock such as chicken, goats, cows, anything. They need to wear a mask, and we will be enforcing that as well. One other rule we will be putting into effect immediately is if you do have to leave your house for any reason, to go anywhere for any reason, you must now wear this hat. This hat can be purchased through our website for $952.46. I strongly urge you to get online as quick as possible and order at least one of these hats for each person in your household. I will also be imposing a law effective immediately that you will be required in the state of Schick to wear blue gloves 24/7. In addition to this mandate, which will be strictly enforced, anytime you're using an electronic device, a mobile device, or you're going out to check your mail, you must wear oven mitts. The new state law, effective immediately, is you will also have to sanitize your hand sanitizer bottle after every use. And the bottle that you use to sanitize the bottle of the sanitizer will also need to be sanitized with the previous bottle. I strongly suggest you get about 13 or 14 of these to keep the bottles consecutively sanitized. We are encouraging people to keep vigilant on the neighbors' activities. If you see any violations of these new restrictions being imposed, get pictures or video of it. Send it to me personally. I will ensure that they're dealt with promptly. If you're afraid to use a camera or you want to be anonymous, you can always set up trail cams on your neighbors and surrounding community to keep tabs on them. And we will have a hotline for you to turn anyone in, as there will be stiff penalties imposed for anyone breaking these regulations. Here in the great state of Schick, the team that I've assembled of top scientists and doctors have also put a connection to the spread of this virus by just simply watching social media, whether on your computer or your mobile device. So I strongly recommend, while you're utilizing these devices, you wear 3 or 4 masks on top of each other, a face shield, goggles, and a helmet. We don't want to take any chances here at Schick. Now, while some may view these new restrictions that I'm imposing a bit harsh, I want everyone in the great state of Schick to understand I'm simply doing this to keep everyone safe. And I think to keep busy and to keep your mind preoccupied until the next election, which is 2 years away, and probably how long I'll keep these restrictions and new laws imposed, I want to offer up something you can do at home by yourself while wearing a mask. And that's to play with the Rubik's Cube. For those not familiar with the Rubik's Cube, this was kind of a famous toy in the 1980s. These can also be purchased through our website for $422 a piece. That does not include shipping. Clyde, are those reservations set for me and the family at that steakhouse? Cool. Again, thank you for joining me here. I sincerely appreciate you listening to what I have to say and the new restrictions that I'm imposing on the state of Schick. If you have any questions on any of the guidelines that I've laid out, please contact us at Schick Happens, and we'll be glad to help you.